This is how we made a movie in 48 hours.
Tonight for the rest of our lives. Everybody, come on!
Out here at my girlfriend's sister's Airbnb.
Dude, do it. No.
Please stop recording.
This is fucking
not funny.
No, I'm just say hi to everybody. Alright, okay. Dead body.
So this was an interesting little challenge for us. Essentially, we had to meet up and get a genre first. This was a 48-hour film festival. The entire challenge is to get together a bunch of friends and people. You're given 2 categories within a certain film genre. So for us, we got the 2 categories of screwball comedy and found footage. And from the minute that you get your genres until the submission deadline is only 48 hours. So you have to write, script, shoot, and edit, and turn everything over within 48 hours, which is a fun little challenge, and I think it really allows you to stretch kind of as a filmmaker. Our concept and idea was a group of friends kind of get into an Airbnb, and they find a dead body in the bathtub. And so they have to come up with a funny comedy on kind of what to do with it. Some of the requirements for the contest were that you had to have a character name of Walter or Wendy Vergara.
Loads of fucking cash.
Walter.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Walter Vergara.
I'm sorry. Hi. Hey. You said Walter?
They had to have the voice line that said, "I don't know what to say."
No, I'm sorry, my bad. But I don't know what to say, okay? I have a podcast. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I have it.
And they also had to have a lucky charm.
Take this. Good luck charm. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
You might need it.
Don't be weird, and good luck, charm.
You got it. You got it.
Here we have our location, and we were kind of getting set up for the first part of the day. So based on the script that we wrote, we were kind of trying to organize how we would shoot the day. Since most of our stuff kind of played out at night, we organized for the G&E team to start blacking out some of the windows on the house. That way we have that blacked out. So we went ahead and we set up our first opening scene. We actually shot this outdoor scene first, which is the last scene of the film, of them coming out the next morning after finding the dead body.
So, wild night, right, guys?
Look, don't post this shit. Don't talk about this shit. Don't do anything.
Yeah, don't post the dead body on...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not a fucking joke.
Emma.
Let's just go home, okay?
Okay, all right. Okay, but first, speaking of podcasts...
What did I say about...
Just one quick fucking...
Dude,
We're not gonna take a fucking picture.
Everybody say...
I'm not taking...
Everybody... Come on, just say dead body. Babe, say dead body. Babe. Dead body.
Then we went ahead and we moved inside to this room where we had our couple here put together some sort of, scrolling, trying to book a vacation, trying to get something set up for the weekend, and they come across Walter's review.
babe, look at this one.
Looks great. Check the reviews on it.
Tonight for the rest of our lives. Everybody, come on, just say dead body. Babe, say dead body. Babe. Dead body.
So then we moved on to the dining room scene, which I personally think we shot the best. I think we got the most amount of coverage for it. This was a big scene that's like a build-up kind of leading into what our characters are going to do. It's supposed to be a big dialogue moment where they all kind of argue with each other. They kind of go over everything that they could possibly do.
Okay, look. We need to chop up the body.
Ew!
No.
What?
We're
Why?
not gonna
We
do
can't,
that.
we can't
We're
chop
not-
up
we're
the
just not
body
gonna
because
touch
that
it,
would
okay?
give more body for us to have to hide.
Ew!
No, we can't.
What?
do
Just
that.
gotta come up with something better. We don't have time.
Okay, or we could donate it to science.
You fucking...
Wait, you found the body, so it's your fucking responsibility.
Right.
Fucking
First of
body.
all, yes,
In the
it's
bathroom.
your responsibility.
I didn't even want to be here.
No, I mean, like, I didn't want to,
I think we covered it the best. I think we shot it probably 4 or 5 different times from different angles, and as well as it being a 2-camera shoot every single time. So that allowed us to really get full coverage of the dialogue and allow us to kind of bounce back and forth. One of the challenges with shooting this dining room scene, and I think it's just typically a challenge of shooting dining room scenes in general, is figuring out how to not break the 180 rule and make sure you stay on a side that always feels pretty comfortable. So I ended up shooting my master wide kind of down the table as like a 4-shot, seeing all of them. And then I would shoot each ISO or 2-shot in between each talent so that our 180-degree line was kind of in between the talent, cutting the table in half. We never flipped to the opposite side of the table to prevent it from feeling jarring or disorienting as to what side. Because you cut around so many times, you have 4 individual ISOs and then 2 masters. It can get a little bit jarring if you're not aware of which side you land on. So here we've moved on back to outside as the sun started to set, and this is our opening scene of our film, where our 2 characters are kind of first entering the house and leading to the backyard, where we will now meet the family for the first time. This is where I really feel like the film took a big hit visually. I think we were running out of daylight and we wanted it to be dusk, not really pitch black, and just having enough time to really light this. I know both Keelan and I have kind of discussed this since then about what we could have done to possibly bring more lights into this scene and make it a little bit more dynamic. I do like the out of focus lights of the city in the background, and I think it gives a nice texture. I just wish we had a little bit more time to really shape this light and shoot this multi-camera, multiple coverage the same way we did the dining scene, because I think this could have been a real pivotal moment to get some great independent dialogue from each character.
Yo, so what do you do, man?
Huh?
What do you do?
Oh, I'm a podcaster. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like, that's your day job.
Huh?
That's what you do for a living. What?
Yeah, okay, technically, I haven't started yet, but, you know, I take out the camera, right, and I press record. I don't know what to say.
Tricky part about this scene is obviously just the size of the bathroom, but I think visually it actually turned out to be one of the better scenes. I ended up having to sit in some pretty interesting tight positions with the camera. We actually only shot this single camera just for the sake of the space, but I think we really moved through the scene pretty quickly, and Mykail gave us a fantastic performance here. So here, the crew comes into the bathroom, he calls them in, and he is showing them that he in fact has found a dead body, played by Justin here. So everything really, how we lit this was very much single source. Kind of the goal of going into it with Keelan and I chatting about it is making everything feel as natural as possible, as if everything is lit from the space that they're in. So the bathroom is really only lit by a couple tubes overhead above the mirror, and then just a little bit of light pushing in behind the doorway as the characters kind of come around the corner. Same thing for the living room scene. Everything just is one overhead like F21 or F22. And then just properly controlling that light with some nice duvetine, skirting it and making sure the light doesn't spill around all over the place. Outside of that, it was little splashes of practicals here and there. just to really fill up any dark areas of the scene, but still keeping them kind of feeling like they're true lamps in the space. And that's it. This is a crew photo. Thank you to everybody. So much friends and family came out and helped us put this together. And, you know, it was a hard project. You know, it's 48 hours, and I was gracious enough to get, you know, over 25 people to come out and donate their time, donate their equipment, and, you know, work on this challenge with us together. I would love to have this same crew back for another film, and hopefully we can get a chance to make an even longer edit for this. I will put everybody's Instagram handles down in the description below. Feel free to follow some of this crew, and if you guys work in the industry in LA, these are some fantastic people that work really hard. They're all working professionals, and they're all great at what they do.